Alicia Azrael here, like always. We got just a quick little 1 minute Saw Gerrera Star Wars thing. Now, I checked. Star Wars said it wasn't coming back until 2017 actually, now that I think about it. And I thought it was coming out later this month, but maybe I thought it was coming out like March or something. I was like, I remember thinking that's a long ways away. And it still might be. This seemed like a very correlation with the movie special, because it was I think part 1 and 2 both came out, so I think it was like a one-off. It was like a little promotional thing. This is Saw Gerrera. I didn't realize this came out almost 5 days ago. I only watched it a few days ago, so this is going to be more of a review, not a reaction, because I've already seen the video, or part 1 and part 2. So let's just get into it. And we'll discuss it. If you've seen it, we'll discuss what I thought about it. Okay, well, I thought this was...
It's coming undone. Imperial flags reign.
Okay. Something different.
Your primary mission?
Okay, no, okay, it is. It is Rebels.
Who is it we're looking for?
Saw.
Gerrera. So, you're Jedi.
We do our best. Saw is worried about what we found.
He's worried about what we didn't find.
Saw's got a reputation for being a little extreme.
Geonosians.
Neither can we.
And you're no better than the Empire.
What will you do when they catch you?
Wow, they're really mixing it together. This is a promotional thing. Okay.
If you continue to fight,
I called it.
you become.
See where the story begins anywhere you can watch Disney XD. Rogue One, a Star Wars story, rated PG-13, may contain scenes too intense for younger viewers.
Yeah. So, for those of you that did not watch the Clone Wars cartoon animated series, Saw Gerrera and his sister Steela, I think it was Steela, he had a sister, which would have changed the world immensely, but she was killed off in the Clone Wars. I don't know if that was in a book. I don't know if the animated series just took liberties and just said, hey, these are just random characters I'm making, and we're going to end one of them. He was kind of, in Clone Wars, it never got too, it wasn't super childish, Clone Wars. It definitely had some intense moments for a cartoon, an American cartoon, I should say. But he was never a radical. He was always a headstrong, we should do this, I'm going to go do this kind of, rescue this person. And Rogue One, dude's a fanatic. And they're definitely making the Rogue One character more prominent in the Rebels. Because I think it's almost... What's the gap between 3 and 4, pretty much? It's 20 years or 30 years, maybe? Maybe. If I was Ezra, I would have decapitated Saw Gerrera. I would have decapitated Saw. For the shit that he was doing in that episode, he would have been dead. I would have killed him. I would have just snapped his neck. Because the dude is just more hassle than he's worth. I don't know how much he actually, I don't know, maybe there's a book or something about all the accomplishments he's done. And I'm sure that'll be created after the fact. I don't know if there's actually a bio on him now about what he did. And he got the plans, I believe, or the message of the weak spot, to whatever her name was. I don't actually remember what anybody's name is in Rogue One besides Vader and Tarkin. And Leia. But either way, it was a good movie. But as far as the show goes, the cartoon, it was a good episode. It brought us back to Geonosis. I guess that's the plural and the singular. Okay. Fucking Star Wars words. We got to see, as we saw in that, a Geonosian, however you want to say it. They had a fun little moment with the mentioned Skywalker or Anakin. That was pretty funny. I don't think Rex knows about Vader. They just had a lot of little nods to just Star Wars in general. Some stuff from the Clone Wars animated series. Some stuff to the movies, of course, because Saw Gerrera. I guess if the Geonosians have come back. That was an egg they were holding. So if there's anything that happens in the future with the Geonosians, I'm assuming that would be the little plot thing right there that we all saw in Rebels, where there was a queen egg, or an egg for a new hatchling of a queen. So, yeah, it was just kind of a great episode, kind of. They brought the droids back, which was very reminiscent of the Clone Wars in general. They mentioned separatists and stuff like that and discussing things, which was always really fun. It's always really cool to have them kind of revisit the past and other things, especially when it's changed hands of ownership. It's kind of cool to see things go back to stuff like that, and visit like other moments. Now, if we see something that's what's going to be coming up in the future is I can't remember her name, the Mandalorian chick. She has the black saber, which is kind of like bullshit. If they would have like somehow discussed that, I don't think it actually has any ties to Revan, but if it did, and they mentioned something about the Old Republic, then it would have been really cool to have some nods to the Old Republic, even though I don't think the Old Republic is canon anymore, which is bullshit. Revan is still the best story in Star Wars, hands down. Roll credits. But yeah, so anyways, I'm just gonna get it. I don't want to ramble on too long. I'm going on about 6 minutes. If you haven't seen it, check it out. If you have seen it, let me know in the comments down below. Did you guys like it? Did you think it was fun? Did you like all the little nods it had? Did they portray Saw well? I think they portrayed him as a beginning of a radical, if not full-on fledged, just psycho. Like, Ezra's right, you're no better than the Empire. And he isn't. He's just as bad as they are. He kills to get his point across, which then defeats his point. He's like a hypocrite the fourth dimension. Like, he's as a human being in this world, I would have ended him long ago, because he's more of a problem than he's worth. But anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Like the video, like the content. You can always like, subscribe, share. Once again, my name is Azrael, and I'll see you on whatever video I'm doing next. Later.